big day tomorrow, the reveal of midnight, of course, and me being live all day. I'll be live all day for this, be front page of Twitch from 9 a.m. Eastern time until post-reveal and everything else. We'll talk about everything. We'll be live. We'll be raiding. We'll be opening a very rare item from World of Warcraft in China, only sold there. I got that shit blackmailed over here, black market shop to my house, so we're going to be opening that. Should be a big fun day. Let's talk about what this day entails and what's already going on our servers. So here we see Blizzard is already, looks like they're going to get the alpha up and running after tomorrow's big reveal. That's right, so some data mining here, changes on the PTR and everything else happening. I don't think there'll be PTR available just yet, but we already know there's going to be player housing testing at the event, so we'll get to see a bunch of shit about player housing going down. Potentially player housing dropping before the pre-patch even hits, based on the calendar here that we see. You guys remember, this was over here. Yeah, could be. So we'll see when we're going to get player housing. It's supposed to launch during Legion Remix, so that's going to be pretty damn soon. And then, of course, now I said the alpha build, so this thing's going to be getting tested. Besides that, Blizzard dropped some interesting images. These are not leaks. These are not... I wouldn't be looking at leaks of this cinematic. Okay, this is officially dropped by Blizzard. They released some image previews, I should say, of the cinematic that we're going to be getting tomorrow, and there's some interesting stuff. So here we go. First image. It's an obvious one here, what's going on. It looks like we got Zala Baby here, sitting here, looking like the hot mama that she is. And right here, can you guys tell who this looks like? I mean, I saw it even before I read the text. This is Lorthamar, the leader of the Blood Elves. That's right, Lorthamar. And it looks like that he just finished fighting Xal'atath. Either that, or he took her to the his chambers and had his way with her, and she was a bit too much for him to handle. But he's leaned over, holding his sword. Looks like he just finished fighting, probably lost the fight. And I hope he's not going to die, by the way, because I think Lorthamar is actually the most badass horde leader left since they killed Garrosh. But I digress. Lorthamar knelt over here. This is probably somewhere in Silvermoon, if I had to guess. This is happening within the room of the Sunwell, right? So here we go. More images as well. We see Xal'atath here. Did they Giga Chat her chin even more than it was before? I mean, something about the chin is extra pointy here. But anyways, it looks like she's standing in a room with a yellow glow. Again, I would assume right here, this looks like the Sunwell. I think this is the Sunwell behind her. They're fighting within the room for sure. I even think that this kind of looks like you can see through the fog a little bit. I think there's a more clear image somewhere else. No, this is it. That looks like stairs maybe behind her. If you know how the sun room, the Sunwell room is, there's like a circular stairs going down all around it. I think that's what this is. This is right here. She enters the room. Lorthamar goes at it with her, and he loses the fight. And evidently, here's the stairs again. Something bad's going to happen in the room with the Sunwell. Now, even more people zoomed in here and said it looks even more like there's some elven architecture within the reflection of her eyes. Again, probably more indications that she is, in fact, at Silvermoon. And we know Silvermoon is going to be a big deal going forward in the rest of the Midnight expansion. So, some cool images to look at, a little bit of previews. Again, we're going to watch this live when it's revealed at Gamescom tomorrow, live on stream here on my stream. And we're also going to watch Blizzard's post kind of wrap-up of the cinematic and the reveal of all the big shit that we're getting at midnight. They're going to do a full reveal after the cinematic as well. So we'll check all that out together tomorrow. Besides that, Race to World First updates. Here we go. We got the Huntress down, Soul Hunters down. That's right. So Liquid finally took out the Soul Hunters. It wasn't until after a nerf to them, about a 7% nerf to their health. But let's check out the combo real quick. We see, for the first time in a long time, I don't know if we've ever seen this, maybe not since Mists, we got Brewmaster Monk and Prot Warrior as your tanking specs here. That's an interesting one. And then a ton of ranged. I mean, the amount of ranged in this fight. We got 2 melee and the rest ranged. They also went with 5 healers, so this is a heal-intensive fight, it looks like. They were able to get through it again, but interesting that looking at the combos here, and this tanking one, I don't think I've seen this in quite a while. As I said before, this didn't happen until a 7% nerf. This is the second boss that Blizzard's had to nerf for these guys to get past. This might be one of the most overtuned fights we've seen in the War Within. Not quite as overtuned as the Shadowlands raids we saw, where basically Halandris was clapping the community's cheeks for a week. This is still a little bit less than that. But interestingly enough, it's taken some nerfs to get these guilds past these guys. Yeah, Casterlicious indeed. Besides that, we see some new features coming with 11.2.5 and some new mounts. I got to check these out in a second here, but this is a really cool feature that I've wanted in the game for quite a while. a recent allies tab for your social frame. That's right. We're going to get a recent allies tab, which will essentially show you like the most recent people you grouped with, the most recent people maybe you ran a quest with or interacted with in some way in the game. This will be a cool way to add more people to your friends list. Maybe whisper that guy that was just in your group and now he disappeared back to his Moonguard server to, interact with people in the Alliance Pride Inn. You wanted to whisper him. You wanted to add him as a friend. Whatever. Now you'll be able to go to this recent friends or recent interactions tab. Recent allies, I should say, is what they're calling it, and actually see some of the people that you just played with. Yeah, whisper them, they suck. Yeah, maybe you just want to blow up their whispers and tell them they suck. I don't know. Be the toxic person that you are. But this will be a cool little add into the game. It's been something that I feel like WoW's needed for quite a while now. It's one of the features that you would think is just out of the box, and we've never really had it. So this will be a nice little add-in, probably coming in 11.2.5. Besides that, we also know, yes, the Ajara transmog is also coming. This will be something that you'll earn through Legion Remix. It's been something a lot of people have wanted. Yeah, you got the little leg tassel there, looking very, very, very nice, I should say. It's a good one for anybody who's ever wanted to look like Ajara, cosplay as Ajara. Sure, that's cool. You can get this thing somehow through Legion Remix, I assume, using the currency to buy the transmog. Besides that, we see a ton of mounts. We see all kinds of trading post mounts just got data mined, 11.2.5 mounts, even some store mounts and a weird promotional mount that we'll look at here in a second. But first off, I'm going to have to play Legion Remix, guys. I haven't done any of the remixes, but I'm going to have to do Legion Remix. I am, because they're making the Apocalypse horses available. I mean, my God. My God. The riders of the Apocalypse, the 4 horsemen of the Apocalypse, their horses are going to be available somehow, some way in Legion Remix, and I'm going to have them. We know that I've been chasing the red one from Karazhan for quite a while now, and for the Huntsman, and I've not been able to get it, but this will be a consolation prize at least. I'll be able to get these different colorways of them. Man, oh my God. The blacked out one. I mean, Jesus. If you're a Blood DK or any sort of Death Knight, I mean, this is a must-have. This is a must. Yeah, I'm going to need a moment, indeed. This is a good one. I'm going to have these mounts most definitely, and I'm going to figure out exactly how to get them. Besides that, we also see this badass Legion Boy Dragon. Yeah, very cool. Obviously fitting with the Vrykul theme and all that stuff that was happening in Legion, so a nice looking mount there. We see some Deathstalker mounts as well. I've never been a big fan of the Deathstalkers, but this blacked out one is pretty darn cool. Nice looking mount there. And another colorway we see here. Some of the mooses are coming back. We'll see some other mooses as well. Another moose boy here. From Legion Remix, and then some eagles as well. Some of the high mountain Tauren eagles. These are going to be really cool to have in the game. The white one and the brown version here. Very, very cool looking mounts. I always thought the eagles from High Mountain were pretty cool looking. Besides that, Fellbats. I mean, Fellbats upon Fellbats. Every single kind of Fellbat you could think of is going to be available. Damn, the red one. This is some Diablo-esque shit here. Look at this, the red Fellbat. That's a badass looking mount. Yeah, so Fellbats on top of Fellbats, no surprise there that we'll be getting these in Legion Remix. Another red version here as well. And then, a blacked out version. This is a cool one too. Yeah, looking good. Yeah, Fellbats, of course. I mean, they're expected to come out with this one. And then, of course, so another Unicorn Boy mount coming in Legion Remix. A red and black one. Emerald Nightmare version. This is really, really cool. Yeah, ride your moose into battle, Sam. Coping because he doesn't have Invincible. Yeah, I don't. It's not a hidden fact. I've been going for him for quite a while. I still don't have him. It is what it is. But here we look at a nice looking Emerald Dream version of the Unicorn Boy. Really cool. We're also getting some other versions of the Unicorn mount. This green version here, and then a golden version, a Paladin. I mean, it's a great Paladin mount. I'll be honest. And then here we got another, a blacked out golden version. These are some cool colorways of this mount for sure. Oh, wow, and look at this. The only version of a unicorn that a Death Knight should ride. Yeah, with the skulls and the sack. This is a really cool armored version of the unicorn. How are we going to get this one? This is also a Legion Remix mount. Okay, very cool. We also see some basilisks. Very cool looking gator boys here. Yeah, the gator mounts have always been kind of cool. We see a purple colorway, a green colorway, and an orange one. Oh, also in a blacked out one. Kind of cool looking. This one has red eyes, too. This is a cool looking one. And we also see, yes, some of these cat boys. Yes, some of the nether cats. I forgot what these things are called. But yeah, some of the magical looking cats that we've seen before in the game. The Urzul ones, I've never really been a fan of these. But yeah, we're going to get some more colorways of the six-headed you know, Legion mounts. These are fine. Some more mana rays. I mean, I think we've got so many of these mana rays at this point. I'm kind of washed out on them. I don't really care for them anymore. The cat mounts are nice. Yeah, they are nice. Mana rays, fine. Some Giga Chad Talbucks. Yeah, these are cool. I like the new Talbuck model here with the. It's much more buff. Definitely more Giga Chad on these Talbucks. Ooh, a Fell one. This is kind of cool. So a Fell Talbuck there. And then besides that, are these are also all WoW Legion remix. Trading posts. So here we are. We're on the trading post now. If I had to guess when we would be getting these, maybe December.
To this realm.
Valkrix, thank you for the sub on YouTube. Welcome to our Scourge. We see a Moose Boy here. These are trading posts now. These are no longer Legion remix that we're looking at. Very, very cool. Interesting that we're getting some, I don't know what you want to call them. What the hell are the walrus guys called? Man, I forget what the hell. Why am I drawing a blank on this shit? I can't remember shit anymore. That's it. My brain's turned into mush. But anyways, the Tuskar. Yeah, these are very Tuskar-esque mounts. I wasn't expecting to get any Tuskar-themed stuff here until maybe we head over to Northrend, the Last Titan, but we are getting some Tuskar-themed Moose Boys here. The Tuskar don't ride mooses typically, but I don't know, the armor on them is very much Tuskar-esque if I had to just throw that out there and guess what these were. Besides that, we also see some colorways here, and then turkeys. Yeah, some turkey boys coming in the trading post as well, probably for November. No surprise there. A turkey mount. I think the game's needed a turkey mount for quite a while now. I'm surprised we haven't gotten one of these already. But here we go. Yes, we got a dark turkey. And then we also see a lighter turkey here. Yeah, very cool. I think these are sitting on the Hawkstrider skeleton. The way they're bouncing back and forth and everything. This is definitely a Hawkstrider turkey. Yeah. So kind of cool there. Yeah, turkey mounts for Thanksgiving. Why not? Get these off the trading post as well. A purple version, a darker version here. And then a promotional mount. Now, what this could mean, we have no idea. Due to the otherworldly energies transforming Draenor and the Outland, these creatures have an ability to shift through space. Rarely seen in Draenor. Are we going to get a WoD Classic? We're going to get WoD Classic. Is that what this means? Could be. This is, it's just a promotional mount, so nobody knows what the promotion is going to be for yet. Could it be like a Burning Crusade anniversary or something? Not quite sure, but yeah, WoD. We did get one of these when Burning Crusade Classic launched. If you remember, if you bought the package, you got the mount or whatever. So it could be an anniversary thing for Burning Crusade, or could be the announcement of WoD Classic. That's right. Go back to Warlords of Draenor and sit in your garrison, boys, and goon off for the entire day. Only gnomes should be allowed to ride those. We'll see. The in-game shop here, we see a Murloc mount. That's right. Eventually, we're going to get one of these on the trading post, I would think. So far, every single one of these big boy Murloc mounts has either been for a 6-month sub or it's been on the WoW store. We're due for one of these, but this is a cool-looking one, a nice colorway. This is an extra buff one. Pretty badass. Got the bigger chin here, too. So, yeah, a nice Murloc boy mount. I've been wanting one of these. Haven't gotten one yet. That we'll see how all this ends up panning out. But midnight, exciting for tomorrow. Again, I'll be live all day. That is all in terms of news.